Hi there, welcome to my survival guide where I show you how to survive in Minecraft. My name is Wiredestroyer and welcome back. So last episode we found a starter base location. I haven't really explored much, I'm literally picking up where I left off last time. But today's episode is going to be all about the farming. Yep, we need food. We've got a little bit of wheat on us from our expeditions of raiding a village. We also got some potatoes we found from the same place. We got 1 wheat seed and 2 dirt. I'm gonna put all this in the minecart chest. We love the minecart with chest. That's right. I'm actually gonna take a few resources because we need to go mining, because to make these farms we need resources, and clearly from my inventory and my chest you see that I have none. So let's go. Okay, that's a perfect cave right here. That's not a cave. I'm trying to find a cave because I want to get some iron and some redstone real quick, and thus we can use this as an opportunity to actually explore the biome here, because although I want this island to be the starter island, I want to check out what that island is. Got some coal here. Oh my god. Let's go, we found some melons. Now melons can also be farmed, but we're not going to be farming that today. And look at this, it's an acacia tree. That's not an acacia tree, that's an azalea tree, which means that there's a lush cave right underneath this tree. So if we can find our way down there. Now it is turning nighttime. We need to find this cave real soon. I don't want to be out here. Aha, I found it. So is this a cave entrance? It is not, but it does lead down somewhere. It looks like I had to spend that last ingot on making a shovel. Aha, it is a bigger cave. And a water cave potentially? Oh my god, that is a gigantic water cave. And there's resources there. Oh, this might be perfect. This might be perfect. We don't have to face the perils of the night. Now, like I explained last episode, doors are amazing. They can give you air where air does not exist. And we got some moss here. Look at this. Oh, that opens up to a bigger lush biome. Oh wow, that's a mine shaft. This is a massive lush cave with a lot of danger. Oh, my fellow gamers, look at that. That's a diamond. That is a diamond, no doubt about it. It's blue, it glows up in the dark. Oh, and redstone. Oh, but there's also a ton of creepers, yeah? We don't have a shield. Okay, you know what? We are not going to be dealing with that today. I think we should just look around first. We'll come back for the diamonds. We'll come back. Diamonds can wait. When you run out of air, if you see these magma blocks, you can actually stand over it and get some air. However, you've got to be holding the crouch button, because if you don't, you're gonna start burning up. Magma blocks pull you in from up above, and they also give you air. So they're actually a pretty good find, or an alternative to doors, because doors are supreme, right? Nothing can beat a door. Where is this going to? Ah, so we've come out in the ocean. Yeah, we're not gonna stay out in the ocean at night. No, sir. We're going back in. So my fellow gamers, friends, family, what do I call you guys? I decided to head into the lush cave anyway, because a lush cave is, well, lush with resources. It's in the name. This cave had a mine shaft, and it also had a lot of mobs like this skeleton here, but nothing got all wild can't beat. I found a poisonous spider spawner, but I'm saving it for later because priorities. We need to do farming this episode. I found a minecart with a chest which had a name tag in it, but we all know what the real treasure is. It's friendship. I'm just kidding, it's the minecart with the chest. And before you know it, we found diamonds. Classic Minecraft problem. Look at that, gamers, we got the diamond achievement. And there's another one. Let's go. And another one. Oh. Ah, that's the way I came in. Now you know I had to go for the first diamonds we saw. Perfect. Anything else? Woohoo, another one. Yo, we're getting a lot of diamonds today. And look, there's more. There's more. Oh, this pickaxe is gonna break now. But I think it's worth it. Alright, pickaxe don't break. In our final moments, he broke. But he gave us a lot of diamonds. So rest in peace, Mr. Pickaxe. Alright, I'll see you back up then. And we're back. Oh, I present to you minecart chest number 2. And in this minecart chest, we've actually got a bunch of amazing things. Don't want to toot my own horn here, but it's kind of better than 22 wheat. That's because, would you look at this? This was totally unexpected. We just went in for some iron and some redstone, but that Lush Cave got us 5 diamonds. No, not for sure. I could make a diamond block. I'm gonna make a diamond block. Yeah, let's make a diamond block. So we need to get some of this iron out. As you can see, I got a bunch of iron. I got 34 raw iron. We're gonna use a lot of iron in this episode. That's why I had to do that mining session. And we got a bunch of redstone. Well, the gold and the lapis and the name tag and all this other stuff just came along for the ride. Let's pop literally all this iron in there. Everything goes in. Unfortunately, we didn't get any coal, which is surprising, but not really, because coal doesn't generate that often in deep state levels. So while that's smutting up, I'm just going to find some extra coal and I'll be back when that's done. Hold up. What was I thinking? Coal? That coal is garbage when you have bamboo. A bamboo is actually considerably, arguably, the most satisfying item to break and the most sustainable fuel source. So this episode's all about sustainability, you see. Everything I do from here on out is all about sustainability. Now say it with me now, sustainability, Wyo. That's how we do it. Now, I do have to get a lot more bamboo than just that much. But luckily we have a bamboo farm set up already. Yeah. Oh, it's running through the bamboo like it's no one's business. Okay, we gotta get some more. Oh, we're done. Ladies and gentlemen, the blast furnace. Blast furnace is so good. It smells everything super fast. I think twice the speed. Alright, so the first thing I wanted to do is that. I wanted to make a bucket. We'll need to handle some water in this episode because we need to make farms. Now, this is why I needed some iron. We could make a basic farm, and I'm going to do that right now. We'll talk about the basics of farming. The versatility of bamboo. We can make a stick. I'm going to make myself a regular old pickaxe here to rip the old one. So let's toss our treasure jewels in there for now. That includes your bamboo. Let's make a pair of shears. Right, now we're ready. The basics of farming. What are they? You need to farm to get food. Now I'm specifically talking about crop farming. You can literally farm anything in this game, or most things actually. Like you can farm lapis from villager trading. You can farm dirt from making a dirt farm. That's a thing. But I'm talking about crop farms. Now crop farms are how you get these bad boys. These are food. Food is good. You need food to live. You need food to sustain yourself. Food restores hunger points, and hunger points restores your hearts. And if you have hearts, you live, you survive. And that's the goal of this entire series. Now, the easiest crop you can actually get is wheat. And all you have to do is just break grass. If you're in a desert, tough luck. That's why I moved to a jungle. Ferns don't drop seeds. You gotta look for grass. They have a 1 in 8 chance of dropping seeds, and it goes up if you have a better tool. Now, an easier way to do this is to make yourself a hoe. Now, of course, we're going with the iron hoe. We're rich now. We don't have to waste our wood on wooden hoes. Well, literally just go out and break some of these grasses and you can get seeds. Now, another fun fact is breaking grass with a hoe does not reduce durability on your hoe. So you can get an efficiency 5 hoe, a netherite hoe even. And yeah, I just broke that dirt block, so I lost some durability there. But if I didn't, that hoe never breaks. Let's just clear this area up just a bit. This is where we live after all. And once you gather up enough seeds, you need to find a good place to set up your farm. And I'm thinking right behind us, because there is a savanna biome there, and I think any farm will look really nice with this. Now you don't want to place your farm too far away. Like if I place it like over there and I go off on an adventure, my crops aren't going to grow. So you want to keep this right where you have your base of operations. So an easy way to make a farm is to place it by a riverside, because you already got a bunch of water over here. To actually plant these wheat seeds, you need farmland. And the way to get farmland is you right click your iron hoe on dirt. Then you take your seeds and you right click again. And that's how you plant crops. Now this place isn't really good, so I'm gonna break these actually. And you break them by just jumping on them. It's a mechanic in the game called trampling. Villagers can do it, any mob can do it. Okay, I think this could be a good spot for the crops. We're just gonna have to clean this up a bit and flatten the area out. So let's talk a little bit about the crops. There are actually 4 crops in the game you can farm using this method right now that we're doing. They are wheat, potatoes, carrots, and beetroots. Now, by far the easiest one to get is, like I explained, wheat, because of the abundance of wheat seeds. Potatoes, you're gonna have to find them either in villages, in chests, or maybe a zombie could drop them. The same goes for carrots. Beetroots also kind of maybe you could find at a village farm, but I don't know why anyone would want to find some beetroot. But now that we've cleared up a good sizable chunk of this area, we want to start marking out a farmland. Now, the best way to do this is to first mark out a place where you can keep your water. Now, we're actually going to use a bunch of shears on these leaves here, because when you use shears on a leaf, the leaf blocks actually drop. Excuse me, Mr. Chicken, I'm gonna need to have to get out of here. Get out. Scram. Shoot. Now, this is how you lay out a proper farmland. So you find the center. Let's just say this is the center, right? I'm gonna fill this with water. And you get your hoe and you start tilling the land 4 blocks out from the center. And then you fill in the gaps. Now, as you can see, the soil is starting to hydrate, and hydrated soil means that the crops grow faster. You could hypothetically place seeds on tilled land that is far away from water, but it's never going to get hydrated, and the growth rate is going to be insanely slow. So you want to do it this way. Now, we're actually going to take all our wheat seeds and plant them in a straight line, because according to the game's mechanics, if you plant crops in alternating rows, they grow faster. That's it for the wheat seeds. And then with our 10 potato, we're just going to start planting this here. And of course, we'll expand the farm as it goes by. As you saw, I totally didn't forget to mention this, but potatoes and carrots are actually their own seeds. They're the crop and the seed themselves. So you can plant the same thing, or you can try to eat them. But we're not going to do that. Look at that. Our wheat is actually growing. It's on the first stage already. Okay, perfect. It's turning nighttime. When it turns nighttime, plants actually don't grow unless they have a light source. Light source about 9 or higher. So essentially what you want to do is just place a torch around like so, or on the corners of this farm. I'm placing it at the center for now, just to show you guys the light levels. So you can see over here, the light level on the block is 9, which means that all of these crops have sufficient light, except for this one. This one is 8. So I'm just going to place some more on the corner here. Get nice and bright. Now, the same goes for if you're making this farm underground or in a dimension without the sun and the moon, specifically the end, because the nether doesn't have any water. We'll go more about dimensions later. Right now, I'm going to tend to my crops, and I'll be back when I have a full set of farmland. Uh-oh. Forgot about you guys. Probably have to light up this place a bit, huh? Okay, I know I said I was gonna wait for a complete farm, but I can't wait, because I'm on my last bread, and I do have the wheat for making more, but I need to explain this before I start starving. But as you can see, we've got growth, exponential growth. The stocks are going up on wheat and potatoes in the wild world. I wanted to show you guys this one cool feature. So if you hit F3 and you open up the debug screen, and if you look right over there, you can see the targeted block right now is Minecraft wheat, and it says it's age 3. So each crop actually fully matures when it's age 7. For example, these potatoes here, they're almost done, but they're not ready yet. And this one over here is done, it's age 7. Now, visually itself, they look much taller, right? That's age 7, that's age 6. It's a little bit of a height difference there. So that's when you know these are ready to harvest. How do you harvest crops? You can harvest them by left clicking with your hand and breaking the block. So you got 4 that time. That's pretty good. Or you could harvest them with any tool, not just the iron hoe, even with your sword, as long as you somehow magically enchant it with fortune. That's one of the enchantments that basically multiplies the amount of drops you get when you harvest crops. Gonna get a few potatoes here. Oh, also I forgot to mention, but I did fancy up the place very clearly. I just chopped up a tree that was right about there. It's no longer there anymore. Placed it down, added 4 gates anyway, so if I'm trapped in here with, like, I would say a creeper that side, I could get out any way I want to, and mobs cannot trample my crops. Now if you want to see what trampling is and you've never seen it before, it's literally this. Yep, that's trampled. And it's kind of a pain but it's fine. Now I did add the lantern. I crafted up some lanterns because lanterns are actually a better light source than torches. They actually extend to about 15 blocks. If you look at the light level in here, it doesn't go below 10. It's double digits, baby. And I added a trapdoor so that I don't just jump in the water and get out all the time. I'm actually gonna sleep real quick because I picked up these. Remember when we killed that skeleton down in that hole? Yeah, we got bones. There are 3 ways to speed up growth when it comes to crop farming. So the first one is alternating crops. So let's say I had carrots as well. I would do wheat, potatoes, carrots, wheat, potatoes, carrots. But since we have 2, I'm just alternating wheat and potato right now. That's one of the ways to speed up growth. Another way is to have a beehive. So let's say a bee nest was right over there and there were some flowers all over here. So the bee would fly to the flowers, pollinate it, and carry the pollen all over the wheat and the potatoes, thereby fertilizing them and making them grow much faster. Now, we don't have bees, but we do have a bone, which is the third method. Now, if you put a bone into a crafting grid, it actually turns into bone meal. Now, you can't actually reverse this crafting recipe. You can't turn bone meal into bones, but you can turn them into bone blocks. We don't need it right now, but bone meal is great. Bone meal is amazing. So let's take a look at one of these. This is age 7. That's already ready. This is age 5. Now, bone mealing this would put it up to age 7 and age 7. But as you can see, that speeds up growth way quicker than the regular growth speed. And oh, we're one potato shot. We are wasting some bone meal. Age 7. Okay, so the farm has entirely been planted. Now we just gotta wait. I'm gonna farm up these wheat so that I can actually eat some stuff. I need my bread right now. Just until the potatoes grown. You know, potatoes might actually be better. I'll explain why. Always remember to replant. I'm just gonna make a little chest over here so that we can store some items. Now there is another way to get bone meal, and that is the eco-friendly way. It's the vegan way. You don't have to kill skeletons to get them. And that is the composter. Now the composter is actually a block you can craft. It's also a villager workstation, but we'll get into that later. I think we need more slabs. Aha, there we are. So it's 7 slabs in the shape of an upside down pant. And that's how it looks. It looks like a coconut tree. And the way you use a compost is you take any organic block. For example, I got a bunch of leaves here. And I'm just gonna right click on the composter. And you can see it slowly starts to fill up. And when it reaches a certain limit, there we go, that was it. Get some white stuff on top, and that white stuff is actually bone meal. You do have to put a lot of organic material in here to get bone meal, but in the big picture, the composter is actually worth it. You're gonna get way more seeds than you need in this, especially if you have fortune, because fortune, I forgot to tell you, does not apply to wheat. You just get 1 wheat when you harvest a crop with fortune on it, but you do get more seeds, which is great for a composter. Now, I have a plan to automate this, and that's by using hoppers. So first, let's craft 2 chests, and we've got enough iron. This is why we needed that iron. I'm gonna make 2 hoppers. I actually need to make 1 more. We need to make 3 hoppers for this. So you put your hopper into your output chest. We're gonna use the same chest. It's fine. I want the bone meal to go there anyway. You place the composter on top of a hopper, and you place another hopper on top of that composter. You can't place it to the side. It has to be from above. Take a double chest, and you toss in all your organic materials that you wanna compost. Now, what's a hopper? A hopper is a functional block in Minecraft. It's also a redstone block, and this block can pull in items from above or whatever's directly above it and direct it into items that accept other items. For example, a chest accepts items because I placed the hopper facing this way. The composter accepts certain items. So let's say I was to place oak planks in here. It would not go because the composter does not accept it. But if I had a chest in there, those oak planks are going to go through the chest to this hopper and into this chest. There we go. Let's see. Oh, we got 6 bone meal from that. That's amazing. That's going to come in handy for us. Let's take this wheat and make some bread. I'm actually going to keep some of this wheat because we might need it in the future. Now there is a way to automate this farm, which is why I went and got some redstone earlier. But for now, this is a basic farm. I think I've explained most of the essentials. I might have missed a few, don't hold me to it. But for now, I'm going to take some of this potato. Oh, I've been waiting this whole episode to do this. You have no idea. Oh, I have to make another furnace because potatoes don't go into a blast furnace. Okay, take the bamboo out and cook that potato. Oh, you already know what's up. It's my favorite food in the game, the baked potato. Oh, it restores 3 hunger points and it has a lot of saturation. It's mid-tier, but what's next is actually we could either have scrumptious chicken or we can have a hearty steak, but that's going to be in the next video. Be sure to leave a like on this video if you want to see more content, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.